We are going to compose a song together, and along the way, I'm going to try and kind of infuse some of the music theory that went into the decisions that are leading to the song. So instead of just giving you some chords, I'm going to talk through some of the things that led us there. We're going to start with the idea that whenever you sit down to write a song, you kind of have to have a genre in mind. And that's going to guide a number of decisions from the drum beat to the sounds that you choose to use. Then we have to think about what key our song is going to be. And the key of a song is essentially the tonal center that the melody sits around, the bass sits around, all the chords kind of are within that framework. And the key comes from the scale. So there's two main scales, major and minor. Oftentimes major is referred to as happy sounding and minor is referred to as sad or more emotional. Let's listen to the C major scale. And then let's listen to the C minor scale. All right, now at first listen, you may not notice all the differences, but you can kind of see that the third is flatted, the sixth and the seventh are flatted. Okay, and each of these scales, sticking with C major for the moment, has 7 notes in it, plus the octave. All right, so it goes from C to B plus the C above. When we make up chords, we use what are called the triad. The major triad is the first, third, and fifth interval of the scale, or first, third, and fifth step of the scale. So if we look at C, 2, 3, E, 4, 5, G. So C, E, G is the C major triad. Let's listen to that. Actually, there's C major. Same idea, looking at the C minor scale, 1, 3, which is the flat third, or E flat, and the 5, which is still G. Sounds like this. Okay, so the notes are the same except for the third. A little more dramatic of sorts. All right, let's not listen to the scales on top of that. Okay, so our song is going to be in A minor. And a key chord chart is really useful. Let's just say that we have decided that our genre is going to be house music, EDM, classic. Our key is going to be A minor. We can use any of these chords that are listed here that are all based off of the root, the step within the scale. So A is the first note of the A minor scale, and you have A minor, B diminished, C major, D minor, E minor. Notice that A minor and C major are the same notes. It's all the white keys, A to A, C to C. Let's listen to the difference between A minor and C major and see if we can hear anything. So here's C major and A minor. Now just starting on A gives it a much different vibe and feeling than the C major scale. So I'm going to kind of leave that all there. So our song is going to be a 1-5-4 progression, meaning we're going to start on the 1 chord, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is A minor. We're going to play E minor, and then we're going to play D minor. So it's 1-5-4. The A minor chord is made up of A, C, E, E, G, B, E minor, and D minor is D, F, A. And this is how I want it to go. So 1.5 quarter notes on A minor. Let's listen to that with a click track. Okay, talk about the rhythm for a second. So 1.5 quarter notes starting on beat 1. So beat 3, you get a quarter note. And then on the and of beat 4, we hold it out through the end of measure 2. 1.5 quarter notes on measure 3, beat 1. Then on the and of beat 3, we get a quick half note. I'm sorry, eighth note. And then on the and of beat 4 all the way through measure 4. Sounds like this again. So A minor, E minor, D minor, A minor, E minor, D minor. When you get that 4 measures, I want you to bounce out just the piano. By the way, I am using Contact. What is this? It is Vintage Keys, the Scarby Mark 1 and the Mark 1. You can use the Mark 1 electric piano and expand. Please keep it to a basic piano sound, even if it's an acoustic piano, so I can hear the notes clearly. Just bounce out these 4 measures.